fazer a do Mordin. Vou fazer a missão do Mordin. Que aí a gente já vai pra Tuchanka. Já vai pra Tuchanka. Opa, eu fui entrar aqui pra ver o status da equipe. Não... Tá aqui, ó. Lealdade do Ten. Loyalty. Eu vou fazer o Mordin agora. Já vou falar com o Mordin aqui.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
Why don't you refresh my memory?
Personally, led a team, created new version of genophage, released it onto Chunka, other colonies, restabilized Krogan population.
Nice job. I can see why Cerberus brought you on board.
Very difficult, yes. Complex work to stabilize population. Mistake could have wiped out species. Glad to see you understand. Had to be done.
So what does your old job have to do with needing my help?
Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Bloodpack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Ok, vamos viajar para Tuchanka. Mas antes eu vou falar com a Samara e com o Ten. Só para terminar a missão dele. A missão dele ainda não terminou. Quantos por cento você acha? Ah, já tá bem próximo já. Se eu quiser fazer a final agora, é só fazer mais 2 missões, eu faço final. Só que eu quero deixar todo mundo leal. E eu acredito assim que mais 2 lives eu termino de deixar todo mundo leal. Hoje só foi 3, vai ser 4 missões de lealdade só hoje, né?
Shepard.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell
Aí
you.
vai começar os vecos aqui.
I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Taurian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it. He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Vamos lá, vamos pra próxima.
mostly tedium and hardship, traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Já terminamos, vamos ver o time aqui, onde que ele tá. Tá ali.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
Acho que eu tava falando da memória perfeita deles, né? Olha lá.
What do you mean solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid draw memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
Pronto, agora a gente vai fazer a missão Chuchanka do Mordin. Só voltar na cabine aqui, tem que... Quando você compra esses peixes aqui é difícil, que você tem que ficar alimentando eles. Senão vai ser um dinheiro à toa. Vamos lá que vai ser a última de hoje.
Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
Sair de órbita. Usar um portal de massa. Agora com essa poluição aqui é difícil ver a Chuchanka. No 3 Chuchanka tava por aqui. É que eu deixei as missões de anomalia para fazer depois. Tá aqui, ó. Não tinha visto. Eu vou primeiro descer com a Tali e com o... Vou primeiro descer com a Tali e com o Gales. Aí depois eu pego o Mordin e falo com ele. Que a gente vai encontrar um parceiro antigo. Eu vou fazer a missão da... do Shadowbroker lá da Liara. Aí eu vou conseguir refazer os poderes dele. Que aí eu... refazendo os poderes deles, eu vou conseguir distribuir melhor esses pontos aqui. Vai ser um reencontro isso aqui, ó, do jogo 1.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that.
Stop right there, alien. If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The blood pattern.
O planeta dos Krogans. Chuchanka, pô.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Talk to him soon, alien. If we decide you're not welcome, you'll know just before we kill you. Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's lost.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time. Shepard.
Aí, ó.
Good enough?
Encontramos o nosso amigo do jogo 1.
Excuse me.
How do I... Shepard. My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
You made the rise of Erdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Erdnot. You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous. Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not. Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah. Humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole. You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last. Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
What do the women of Clan Erdnot think about this plan?
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Erdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Erdnot.
Your women have their own clan structure?
Nothing is more valuable than a fertile female. We know it. They know it. They isolate themselves for their own protection. We work together to set up breeding alliances. I can hardly do anything without clan leader Yuta's approval.
This sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared. Worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Uvank are chained Varen, always fighting, guarding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
Sounds like you're counting on a lot of bloodshed, even after you unite.
It will be slow, but I won't change what we are. Krogan are judged by the strength of our enemies. Our worst insult is to say someone's not worth killing.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Watch yourself, Shepard.
Eu vou...
Isn't safe and homey like Pharaohs and Ilos.
Eu pensei que eles iam falar alguma coisa ali, né? Mas não falaram nada, não. Então eu vou trazer já o Mordin. Que aí a gente já conversa e fala das missões. Eu não vou trazer ele aqui agora não, porque... Eu ainda não falei com ele. Uma coisa de cada vez. E a missão dele é difícil pra cacete, cara. A missão do Grunt aqui é difícil. Principalmente no level Insanity. Eu acho que no level normal já é difícil, cara. Imagina no Insanity. Vou falar com o Rex aqui.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
As well, Shepard.
Eu tenho que falar com o comandante dele. Eu vou ver algumas coisas aqui pra comprar também, mas eu tenho que pegar uns descontos, que aqui é caro pra caramba.
Good, Varen. Stay.
Nossa, só que a munição pesada, 30 mil, vou ver se eu consigo um desconto.
Greetings, human. My name is Ratch. Have a look at what I've got.
Everyone I talk to hates that aliens are an Erdnot. Except you.
I don't have the luxury of turning away paying customers. I do enough business off-world to know that you aliens have more credits than people here do.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Ring call's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart. Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those pie jocks don't steal. Which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
What the hell is a pyjak?
Off-world vermin. Humans say they're like monkeys. They come in and steal food, ring call, whatever they can get their talons on. We started using the mounted defense cannons to stop them.
Why did you call the pyjaks off-world vermin?
An alien trader landed here a few years back. He had goods he salvaged from some place called Elatania. Said they were stowaways. They swarmed off his ship and started stealing food and shitting everywhere.
Can't imagine you let him walk away after that.
Not a chance. One ball of pie jock dung nailed the leader of Clan Forsound across the forehead. That's apparently grounds for execution.
I'm a good shot. Maybe I can help out with the piejacks.
Feel free. You can use the console out there to control the guns. Make a dent in the pie jock population, and you get a discount. Good luck with that.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Entendemos, mas isso aí é. Eu entendi do jeito que eu quis, entendeu? Eu entendi do jeito que eu quis, então. Eu quis entender daquele jeito também, eu vou usar a expressão de passar o facão. Você tem que falar.
Let's see what the human can do.
Bom, o cara pediu ajuda pra matar alguns pijaques lá pra ele dar desconto na loja, mas é só fazer esse. Não precisa acertar diretamente. Só acertar no ponto futuro que eles. Se não deixar nenhum passar, o maior é o desconto. Geralmente esse controle aqui era mais duro pra você mudar de direção, tá fácil. Tá relativamente fácil, antes era mais duro você ficar movendo isso aqui de um lado pro outro, tá levinho. Eita, eu já tinha matado dois de um tiro só. Oi. Eu já tinha matado os dois. Missão concluída. Acho que ele já vai dar o desconto.
Seeing those vermin roasting the heat from an explosive shell. I swear it was glorious.
It was a lot of fun.
Help yourself to more. There's no shortage of pie jocks out there if you get a craving for violence. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Aqui tinha sido 30 mil. Aí tem a carne, tá de graça. Eu ganhei 5 mil de desconto nisso aqui.
This is valuable.
E é isso. Isso é importante para deixar as armas no talo.
That's enough. Give me a reason. Don't touch anything.
tem outra loja.
Krogans hit by genophage, nuclear assaults, civil wars. Still survive. Impressive to see life adapt, continue despite circumstances. Inspiring.
60 mil. Nossa, 90 mil. 60. Tudo isso aqui é importante pra gente, pra missão final. Só que tá caro. Eu não vou ter dinheiro pra comprar tudo isso aqui agora. Vou ver se eu consigo algum desconto.
Who are you?
I am Portado, Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Urdnot, and I don't have time to answer your inane questions.
I won't take up much of your valuable time.
My work is very important, human.
Of course it is. I'm just curious. I'd heard a lot about the genius of Krogan science.
Oh, finally, someone understands. I swear I am among brainless pyjaks here, toiling among savages. I am the Lord High Researcher.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
Solarians created genophage, I've heard. Still trust them with medicines and agriculture?
Yeah. What else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things. Things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you'd call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
Não sei como que eu vou conseguir. Como que eu vou conseguir desconto aqui, não lembro. Mas vamos lá pra missão do Mordin.
Things would last longer if they didn't. Step back. My Baron is hungry.
At first I thought it was a waste of ammunition just to kill incoming vermin. Now, I think if these Urdnot can pinpoint such small mammals with these guns, they'll make short work of an incoming invasion force.
What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Werlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Werlock's base if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
What can you tell me about Clan Werlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it though. I've only seen Clan Werlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside though, bring a big gun. Werlock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tuchanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they do with him. One less alien on Tuchanka.
You don't seem to have much.
Essa missão é uma das mais importantes pro jogo 3, tá?
Coisa que
vai acontecer no jogo 3. Essa é uma das missões mais importantes.
We need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders
O que você vai fazer, o que a gente fazer aqui vai impactar muito forte no jogo 3.
What's Clan Warlock's reputation, and how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Warlock started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Warlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen, only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
What makes Guld so special?
Então, peraí, eu já fiz essa pergunta. Vou subir no caminhão.
Allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
Eu tinha que conversar com o cara, pegar uma missão, mas isso eu pego. Vou usar o Girls. Esse aqui tá bom. O Girls eu já preciso. Essa missão vai ser muito importante pro jogo 3. Importante demais. Quase pegou mal, é. Só que só tinha 2 mulheres ali, né? Tinha 2 mulheres lá, né? Tinha 2 Assares. A gente vai saber mais sobre a Genophage, que aumenta o dano na armadura e energia. Tava estranhando. Vamos queimar essas pragas aqui.
For combat.
I'm on it!
Obrigado. Tem nada. Isso aqui é um saco quando eles vêm pra cima. Agora eu posso usar. Sai da frente, Deus. Sai da frente. Mano do céu. Tá de sacanagem, cara. Acho que eu tenho que guiar eles em tudo que eles fizerem, que eu tenho que... Cadê, ó? Se posiciona aqui, se posiciona aqui, deixa...
Grabbing cover!
Indeed.
You got it.
Not difficult. Taking cover. We'll end it quickly.
Affirmative.
Right behind you.
Affirmative.
Not a problem.
Heads up!
One down.
Attacking target.
Simple enough. Just do the trick.
Get ready for close combat.
Moving in. Be right there.
I'm with you.
Moving out of line of fire.
Going to ground. Heading to cover.
Of course. Just begin to help.
Taking fire.
Nicely. Yeah, we can take that.
My pleasure. I'll take the shot.
Moving in.
Para os escudos.
Work nicely.
Essa aqui era uma missão que eu ia... Ó, tinha uma...
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
That's unfortunate. Hospitals aren't fun to fight through.
What is fun to fight through?
Gardens, electronic shops, antique stores, but only if they're classy.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers.
Nossa.
No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
Mas aí, Gustavo, você vai ver quando jogar Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk dá pra você fazer uma mulher com uma coisinha a mais. Aí você vai...
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
Aí você vai ver que ela vai ter um
Unnecessary.
facão pra
Limited
passar.
tests to simulations, corpses, clone tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
E eu vou fazer essa mulher com uma coisinha a mais aí, pô.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands. Modifying hormone levels. Counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels. Could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Now we've got two reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on melee.
Porque nós descobrimos que os caras estão fazendo experimento humanos para curar a genophage dos Krogans. Aqui eu vou dar uma de Renegade, porque deixa eu ver, o meu Paragon tá no máximo. Eu posso ganhar alguns pontos de Renegade. E vai facilitar a minha vida também.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werlock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Werlock before our blood pact conquered the stars. You think the Erd not impressive? They are pitiful! Werlock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the Genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the Genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the Genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan Rebellion...
You talk too much.
Eu taco so much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
É legal ser Renegade, cara. Pô. É muito melhor jogar como Renegade. Matar antes que ele chegue aqui, cara. Matar antes que ele chegue aqui.
Enjoy.
Chegaram os filhos da mãe. Ah, mas esse aqui tá quase morrendo. Então concentra nesse. Concentra nesse.
Engaging.
Firing a high impact shot. My pleasure.
Boa. Nossa, não tava carregada a arma. Nossa, errei o tiro na cabeça. Facilitou a vida. Vamos ver se eu acho munição aqui que eu vou precisar. Os que vieram aqui não deixaram. Será que aquilo ali é uma munição? Acho que é, hein? É sim. Mas eu não consigo pegar. Ah, não consigo pegar. Será que lá em cima tem? Não consigo pegar a munição que o cara deixou ali. Tem que usar outra... Vou ter que usar outra arma por enquanto.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
Caramba. Essas portas estão bugando.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
Que ele ajudou a melhorar a genophage, né? Que a genophage já não tava... Os Krogan já estavam se adaptando à genophage. Aí ele pegou e criou uma genophage nova.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes. Could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes. Could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Às vezes eu me confundo.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage, right choice, still. Hard to sleep some nights.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
Opa, boa noite, Júnior. É bonzinho só se ferra. Exatamente, porque eu enfrentei 2 Krogans, aí se eu não tivesse feito aquilo, eu ia enfrentar 3.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes, refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage, us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes. United Krogan saved Galaxy, destroyed Rachni. Genophage not a punishment, simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Vou passar por ali, mas...
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan, never killed with medicine. Her death not my work, only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accepted as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
If you need this much soul-searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Bracknai wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos in Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes. Millions of data points. Years of arguments. Countless scenarios. All noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous. No unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war. Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better. Saved lives.
Look at the dead woman, Mordin. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
Foi que é um jogo difícil pra começar a streamar. Não, eita, será que eu perdi, mano? Não perdi, ufa. Por sorte. Eu fui pro lado errado.
We can use this.
Foi o que eu precisava. A gente veio dali. Essa parte dos Krogans aí que eles fizeram com os Krogans foi uma sacanagem, viu? Depois eu conto a história. Essa aqui eu já não posso errar. 1500. Tá aqui embaixo.
killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm an Urdnot scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Urdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Urdnot.
If you want to help Urdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it.
I can do it.
I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go!
There's no pep talk like a military pep talk.
É, eu tô sem munição na sniper. Aqui só tô com 5 balas na sniper. Se eu não achar munição aqui, vai ser difícil passar por essa parte aqui.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. This shock can cause a significant explosion.
Or a
Tem que ser bem... Eu não posso perder. Pega aqui essa carga. Deixa ele chegar ali perto. Porque se ele chegar mais perto eu tô ferrado. Matou ele? Não, ele tá recuperando.
Keep them back. Hostile incineration.
Mata esse cara aqui primeiro. Ainda não morreu? Agora morreu. Acabou minha munição.
Neutralize.
Peguei. Vocês ficam aqui pra não morrer fácil?
I'm on it.
We'll avoid direct fire.
Me ajuda aqui.
Or inflammable. Bring it. Which doesn't matter.
Olha esse cara daqui. Matou os dois, ó. Ixi, vai me matar também. Deixa eu fazer esse choque neural nele. Serviu foi tomar luva esse poder de choque neural aqui. Acho que já tenho todas as munições que eu preciso. Ótimo. Não tem nada aqui.
Look out! Just looking to help.
Isso é na cara.
Krogan incoming.
Os únicos caras que resistem a um tiro desse aqui. Pô, Varen é um saco, mano. É um inferno esses bichos. Só vendo. Nossa, que filho da puta. Não pegou aqui. Impossível. Matou os dois lá embaixo. Eu vou usar o lança-granada. Esses caras. Oxi.
Enemy charging.
Time to die. I see you.
One less to worry about.
Não posso morrer? Ufa! Quase morri! Recupera a vida aí. Não vou gastar uma bala aqui. Quase morri também, ó. Não queria gastar uma bala com o cara. Deixa eu pegar a munição ali. Ele tem munição. Deixa eu ver esses caras que morreram aqui. Vamos lá matar esses. Ah, tá ali, ó. Vou voltar daqui.
Just the thing to help.
Não tem nada aqui. Vixe. Se eu errar, eu perco tudo. E aqui vai ter uma decisão que vai ser muito importante pro jogo 3. Se a gente errar... Opa, obrigado por essa... Dependendo de como a gente decidir aqui, o jogo 3 vai ser diferente. Missão hacker. Tá aqui. Eu perdi um. Acho que isso aqui. Dependendo do que acontecer aqui, eu vou tomar uma decisão aqui que vai ser de boas pra mim, né? Pro estilo de jogo que eu tô jogando.
No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student. I looked up to you.
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Já investigamos tudo.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait.
Bom, eu não vou deixar ele matar o cara, a primeira decisão.
You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Werelock left. Project over.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special tasks group good at covering tracks. No proof. Werelock willingness to work with Salarian. Unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special task group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
How are you
Should have
doing?
killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
This is the research that included tests on living victims. It's tainted.
Right now, victims died for nothing. Keep it. Use it. Death's worth something. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Aqui a gente tem algumas decisões para tomar que vai afetar o jogo 3. Eu vou falar para ele ajudar os Krogans.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure. But closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Eu vou ficar aqui mais um tempo, porque eu só preciso ver, vasculhar esse local aqui para ver se tem mais alguma coisa. Aí, ó. Tem dinheiro aqui. Ah, mas eu... Nossa, mano. Eu coloquei pro lado e perdi tudo. Porra. Agora, pô, que tristeza, velho. Que triste. Bom, vou voltar pra lá que eu tenho que falar com... Eu tenho que falar com o outro Krogan lá. Eu tenho que trazer ele pra cá também. E tem que dar uma melhoria nas armas. Aqui, ó. Fazer um upgrade nas armas. Protótipo, munição pesada. Tá no nível 5. A vitalidade Krogan tá no máximo também. Ainda tem que comprar as melhorias que tem lá no... Aprimoramento da nave já tá completo. A gente já tá quase pronto para a missão suicida. Só que ainda, deixa eu dar só uma olhada aqui também. O status da equipe. Eu vou fazer a Thalia e a Miranda, eu vou deixar por último. Antes da Miranda fazer... esses dois aqui eu vou deixar por último. Thalia e Miranda. Porque eu vou resgatar o Krogan aqui, essa outra pessoa que tá aqui, ó. A Thalia e a Miranda eu vou deixar por último. Então eu vou fazer o do Grunt e da Kazumi. Aí depois que eu fizer o do Grunt e da Kazumi, eu vou fazer a DLC da Liara. Aí depois que eu fizer a DLC da Liara, eu vou fazer a da Miranda. Aí depois que eu fizer a da Miranda, eu vou resgatar o cara aqui, ó. E aí eu vou pro planeta da Tali com o Legion, que é um Get. Aí vai ser legal o que vai acontecer lá quando eu chegar lá no planeta da Tali com o Get. Vai ser divertido. Eu tô com o Paragon no máximo. Então eu vou fazer essa missão aqui do Grunt. E aí na próxima eu faço a DLC da Liara. Amanhã eu faço a DLC da Liara. Porque se eu fizer a DLC da Liara primeiro, eu consigo pegar a Liara. Aí depois de pegar a Liara, eu pego a Miranda. Entendeu? Agora se eu fizer a missão aqui, eu não vou conseguir pegar a Liara. Eu vou ter que terminar com a Miranda para pegar a Liara. Aí tem as duas aqui. Aí tem que fazer essa missão primeiro da Liara. Então eu vou fazer a missão do Grunt. E é isso. O Legendado inclui todas as DLCs. Todas as DLCs que saíram no primeiro jogo e no segundo. Inclui tudo. Todas as DLCs. O Legendado Edition já é desse jeito. Deixa eu falar com ele aqui que eu já peguei a...
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
Falando que essa espécie aí, ela vive muito rápido, ela vive 40 anos no máximo. Então eles pensam muito rápido, falam rápido, eles têm eles dormem apenas 1 hora, então tem um metabolismo mais acelerado. Então as emoções eles processam de jeito mais rápido também.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
A gente vai conversar com ele ainda, desenvolver uma conversa com ele. Eu tenho que falar com o Grunt primeiro.
Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
Aí eu tô falando com o pessoal e indo fazer a missão. Falando com o pessoal e indo fazer a missão. Então tá aqui o Grunt.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okir didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles, voices of warlords, but this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld, Tuchanka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Praticamente, ele é a gente pegou ele, é bebê Krogan. E aí agora ele tá na fase adolescente. Então ele precisa... E os adolescentes Krogans, eles agem diferente ali. Eles precisam de um rito de passagem. É o que a gente vai... Agora que tem um Veco aqui também. Mas não dá em nada.
I thought we could chat a bit.
I would like that.
Olha a lábia.
You have been a good friend to me.
Olha a lábia. Olha só aí.
Samara, we have a connection.
I would not have dreamed that one so young could touch me. But Shepard, you must put the thought from your mind. It can never be.
Samara, it can be. You just have to open your mind.
I serve a code stronger and deeper than any feelings. If we survive this mission, my oath to you ends. I will be bound by the code again. That makes a relationship impossible.
Ai, ai, caramba, olha só isso aqui. Olha essa resposta. Caraca. Ai, ai, ai.
You've kept tight control for a long time, but you still have needs, Samara.
I have the strength to withstand my own drives, Shepard.
You don't have to. The galaxy won't end if you find a little happiness.
You're different from anyone I've met. I think I could find more than happiness with you. But my self-control is who I am. Don't pursue this, please.
You've been strong through so much. Now it's your time.
In another time, another life. Shepard, excuse me.
Não, esse aí é o jeito mais, é uma coisa mais próximo, é o jeito mais próximo de chegar ali, sabe? Se você for bad guy, você não tem nem chance de conversar com ela. Se você for um bad guy. Essa menina aqui viu tudo, né?
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. Someone saw Samara stomping out of her room really upset. Were you trying to get together with her? Because I really don't think that's going to happen.
Ela da DLC, ela só fala isso aí. Agora vamos afogar as mágoas, pô. Tem que ter mais uma mistura aqui. Isso aqui, só isso não dá não. A nave fica toda zonza, ó. Quanto mais você bebe, mais zonzo o cara fica. A nave fica caindo de um lado pro outro. Ah, bom, eu já falei com o Grunt, vou lá fazer a missão dele. Deixa eu só ir na cabine do capitão. Alimentar esses peixes aqui, que toda vez tem que fazer isso. Por isso que eu demorei para comprar esses peixes aqui. Essa missão do Grunt aqui, pra mim, é uma das mais difíceis que tem dessas missões de lealdade.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Vou ajudar o Grunt aqui agora. É a última de hoje. E é da conta dela? E é da conta dela, Mordin. Vou levar a Miranda dessa vez. E eu... A Miranda tem esses dois aqui pesado. Alteração. Munição incendiária. É isso. Eu acho que eu vou precisar de um lança-míssil. Essa aqui, ó, foi modificada geneticamente. Geneticamente modificada. Geneticamente modificada. Opa. Já chega também, senão vai...
Take your business to the clan leader and keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
Someday you'll get off
free to fall.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children. Also, I have been unable...
This wish. I don't know. These could be different. This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Vio. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank. Looks like Earth, seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell. I swear it was glorious.
It was a lot of fun.
Help yourself to more. There's no shortage of pie jocks out there if you get a craving for violence. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Ringcall's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart. He's not joking. Ringcall hits aliens like ground glass. Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those pie jocks don't steal, which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
I should go.
I should go.
Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow around. Were you around when the female camps and the children overlast?
Eu só vou falar com os caras aqui que eu peguei algumas coisas ali.
One wrong step,
Deixa eu falar aqui que eu já fiz a missão dele.
My scout made it back. We've got him in the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that base and back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow something up. Everyone knows where Erdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
So every clan of Tachanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
This is Tachanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
So every clan of Tachanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tachanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Taking care of your food supply would help more in the long run.
If Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term. This is Tachanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If it's women and children are killed, the clan's hope for the future is lost.
Mas aqui já pegou a secretária lá dele lá.
Rex's orders, even if it costs us a
já pegou a secretária dele já, aquela.
Thanks for the information.
Don't know about the rest of your species. But you're good in my book.
One more win in the pits, and I'm
Eu só tenho que entregar o negócio aqui pro mecânico.
Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field.
Eu encontrei,
Tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
Encontrei, pô.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan place so much importance on martial strength. How did you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me, which you just did.
Se tiver a chance de jogar isso aqui, vocês vão usar, vai ser divertido jogar como...
Let me get out of your way.
É que eu tenho que fazer isso aqui pra... Pelos vídeos do YouTube lá, né, pela... Mas pra jogar mesmo, só pra jogar, eu ia jogar como Renegade. Poxa, eu não sei como que eu faço pra... Eu sei que dá pra pegar desconto aqui nesse negócio, mas eu não lembro como é que faz. Deixa eu...
Have you forgotten? I have no time for you. Being the Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Urdnot demands my total attention.
I won't take up much of your valuable
Eu acho que eu já conversei com ele. Mas não vai dar nada não. Acho que eu tenho que fazer a missão do Grunt e depois voltar pra cá. E eu consigo pegar o desconto. Deixa eu fazer logo a missão do Grunt. Que aí já... era. Deixa eu falar com o Rex aqui.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okir is a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Wait. Puberty?
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank-bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okir didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path. You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew, hmm?
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
Tem que falar com o xamã.
They had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Fixing something.
Vou dar também uma de...
You don't have the plates to try.
Don't turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. Don't think that carrying this whelp of a Krogan makes you worth my time. Leave now before my guards decide to eject you.
You seem like a well-traveled Krogan, Ambassador.
I am.
Then you must know who I am. And you have to be aware that bad things happen to those who oppose me.
Stand down, men. I'm starting to like this human. I am the ambassador to Urdnot from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in the Kratic Wastes.
If Nakmor is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying you?
We are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Krall, who faced down platoons of Turians and won. Most clans lend us the respect our ancestor is due.
What business does Clan Nakmor have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Rex requested that I come. He and Clan Nakmor have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater plunder.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
You know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
I should go.
I'm sure you were needed elsewhere.
You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant.
How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic.
They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike.
Tá mutado porque tem cara cantando aqui do lado aqui, eu nem sei o que é. Deixa eu diminuir a...
Urdnot Rex has given us permission to seek clan status for Grunt.
Permission? That is good enough, if lacking in spirit.
If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Grant stands against him. He has no one.
My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Grant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
We stand with Grunt, as shipmates and comrades.
Shipmates are not the same thing. But I grant you aliens your simple interpretation.
Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie.
Eita.
You dare.
I like this human. He understands.
I withdraw my denial. This will be decided elsewhere.
Bora lá.
You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Do we need any special equipment?
To begin the rite, only the candidate and his Grant are required. You love battle, don't you, Shepard? The last gasp of a dying opponent. Bring your love of the fight to Grunt's trial, and he will succeed.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere, will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard. From what you've shown me, You will not disappoint.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested and that you must adapt.
Vamos iniciar o ritual logo.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Excellent.
Let's do this. Tem que escolher o Grunt. Cara, quem eu vou levar, mano? Ah, eu vou levar... vou levar porque vai precisar de quebrar alguns escudos. E é isso. Espero que eu consiga passar de primeira, hein, que é difícil.
This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan. If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
Ok, eu tenho que tocar essa pedra. Aí tocando a pedra.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Pô, já fiz um...
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the Keystone.
Pera aí. Eu vou pegar aqui essa arma aqui. Vai ser essa munição. Carnifex. Ok. Isso daqui.
Let's get started,
Tô me
Shepard.
preparando.
Hit the Keystone.
Vai ficar aqui, você vai ficar aqui.
Yeah.
Vamos começar.
Here they come. I'm ready.
Agora vamos correndo.
Here we go.
E tá vendo dos dois lados, filho da mãe.
Now you'll fry. Below I'm worthy.
Ah! Ai, 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 ai. É muito chato morrer com esses bichos, mano.
Let's get started. Bit Shepard.
First the Krogan conquered Tuchanka and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold. Here they come. I'm ready.
I got it. Gotcha.
Aproveitar que aqui tem munição pra caramba.
There we go. I'm on it.
These beasts will know I'm worthy.
Já passou? Tem que tocar de novo? Ainda não.
Now let's finish you off.
Wait. Mercy. Them all.
Acerta ele.
Taking heavy fire.
Enemy down.
Boa.
Here they come. I'm ready.
There we go. Enemy down.
Now. Found a target.
Night night. I'm on it.
Impact shot. There. These beasts will know what's worthy.
Here we go.
Esse tomou um tomo.
Enemy down.
I'll put them down.
É, então. É que esses caras aqui são chatos demais, mano.
Ready for another round, Shepard. Tag the keystone.
Platina refinada. Eu não vou pegar, eu vou pegar esse aqui só no final, perto do final.
We need to trigger the keystone to continue the right.
Deixa eu burlar isso aqui também já agora, aproveitar que teve um descanso.
The keystone. We must have to trigger it again for the next part of the right. Ready for another round, Shepard. Tag the keystone.
Deixa eu ver se eu tenho mais coisa aqui pra pegar. Kit médico. Tem que pegar esse
We
kit
need to
médico.
trigger the keystone to continue the right. The keystone. We must have to trigger it again for the next part of the right.
Eu sei que eu tenho que tocar lá na pedra pra ver a segunda rodada. Mas eu quero aproveitar e pegar tudo.
Ready for another round, Shepard. Tag the keystone.
Que tem pra pegar aqui.
to trigger the
A
keystone to
sucata.
continue the rite.
É isso, bora lá, bora pra segunda rodada.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the
Lá ele
stars
sobe.
to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
Aí você traz os monstros pra cá.
Crawlers, come to your death. Hostiles! Impact shot!
Here we go.
Impact shot!
I've got no shield.
I am Krogan!
Enemies in front.
Ele caga esses bichos aqui.
I'll put them down! On the ground, now! Gear up!
I've got it.
Impact! Shot!
Here we go.
I'll put them down!
O filho da mãe atrás de mim.
Impact shot!
Eles são difíceis de matar. Tocar na pedra de novo? Tem que tocar na pedra de novo.
Trigger the keystone to continue the rite.
Deixa eu salvar isso aqui. Que é a última parte aqui, eu acho, né?
All Krogan bear the Genovage. Our reward, our curse. It is a fight where the only goal is survival.
Feel that? Everything is shaking. I am...
eu enfrentava esses bichos aí no 1, naquele caminhão lá que vinha.
Incoming!
Ele tá vindo. Sobreviva. Como? Eita. Como se eu não tenho como fazer cover aqui, cara? Como que eu vou fazer cover?
Watch it. Now let's finish you off.
Flash you.
Ferrou. Onde que o desgraçado tá?
How's that one? Now let's finish you off. This will put them down. How's that one? Firing now. Watch it.
Deve ter mais uma.
Now let's finish you off. Firing
Copy
now.
target.
Shield down.
Engaging target.
Quase matando, hein? Onde que ele tá? Onde que ele aparece? Ali.
I've got it.
Tô quase matando, quase matando. Matei? Matei? Não. Matei, agora matei.
We have company. Good. I want more.
You live. And you brought down the Thresher Maw.
Ninguém faz isso.
No one has done that in generations. Urdnot Rex was the last.
My Krat gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good.
This will cause discussion. I wonder. You say you are pure, no alien meddling in your construction, just the warlord of Kier.
Tá terminando.
The best Krogan traits are distilled into Grunt. He's designed to be perfect.
Being designed is the problem, but not made by aliens. And he is truly powerful. That is a tolerable loophole.
A what?
A reason to accept you. You are a mistake, but your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship, but you'd be clan in name.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You don't really want him in your clan.
Of course not. I didn't really want to cooperate with Clan Urdnot either, but I had to. Clan Gatatog is on the verge, either of greatness or of joining the dust. I get traditional support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
Próxima. Putz, eu esqueci agora. Próxima promoção que tiver na Steam, eu vou sortear um jogo desse aqui pra quem quiser. Mas tem que esperar ter. Tá caro ele.
Pure Krogan. Ulvik, you were the pretender.
Your head is valuable, whether you're alive or dead.
Just try to take
Tem uma promoção na Steam. Enfrentar um monte de Krogan não é fácil, cara. Não... Pelo menos eles não vão pra cima. Pra quem disse que não, ó. Olha o filho da mãe aqui, ó. Mata ele.
Engaging target.
Pega esse aqui.
Easy enough. Incoming.
On it.
Understood.
Acabou minhas balas, minha munição.
I can charge.
Heads up.
Tem mais coisa aqui, ó. Onde é que ele veio pra cima? Deixa eu só achar mais coisa aqui. Tem mais coisa aqui, ó. Deixa eu pegar a minha munição aqui. Eu posso matar ele agora.
Moving is meat. Let's signal at the keys known to get out of here and leave him to rot.
Consegui pegar. Fechamos. Só vou conversar com ele na nave e já era. Vou comprar os negócios lá também.
You have passed the rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. He has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
What were you called before you became shaman?
I gave up my name when I became the shaman. I am a conduit for the rage and bloodlust of my people. It would be wrong to retain my old identity. My life belongs to the clan.
I want to know about Tuchanka's past.
Tuchanka is a place of great gifts. It kills the weak, torments the slow, and destroys the stupid. Survival is an honor, and here, Krogan thrive. We cover this planet with our civilization, only to burn it to the ground a dozen times over. Each time, we grow stronger. When we are wise and powerful enough, we will tame the planet forever.
I've never heard anyone say that wiping out their own civilization was a good thing.
I'd have thought you, of all aliens, would understand, Shepard. The Krogan empires and clans of the past were glorious, built in great battles and conquests, but their cores were weak. How else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization achieves its apex, there will be no stopping it. No stopping us.
Tell me about Krogan rites and ceremonies.
You have seen the rite of passage. Krogans suffer the rite of life at birth, and the rite of honor when they wish to be considered for breeding. The rite of firsts is suffered before a Krogan faces a new enemy. A clan leader also undergoes many rites in service to the clan.
What rites did you go through to become Chief Shaman?
Becoming the shaman is excruciating. I passed through rites that made me wish to die. I carry the scars on my soul. I must perform rites each dawn and dusk to keep me bound into our Krogan nature. Our spirit is one of violence and death. I must be attuned to that.
Your job is awful.
Indeed.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
This looks interesting.
Perdi pouco de...
Go away. The envoy to the female clans doesn't have to listen to aliens.
Don't crowd the embattled. You again. What can Clan Knockmore do for you?
I should go.
Já falei com ele. Tchau. Deixa eu falar com o Rex ali. Comprar os negócios e ir embora.
You don't have a fear that the tank bringing the human killed the Thresher Maw? Everybody's heard.
Chamar ele pra ir pra nave de novo.
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. Guess that's what it takes to replace me.
Krogan tem 5 testículos? Caraca.
You are Urdnot Grunt. Welcome.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Ele não pode vir porque ele é o líder do clã de Tuchanka. Tuchanka ele foi um planeta que foi destruído por uma guerra nuclear que eles mesmos causaram e eles sobreviveram a essa guerra.
The pits have been a bloodbath ever since Urza's handler was egg. You killed that Thresher Maw on foot?
Deixa eu ver aqui se eu consigo desconto agora, falando com o cara aqui.
As As I understand it, Clan Erdnot has a new member. So, you're our new warrior. The shaman gave you the customary upgrades, I assume. He's fast to pass on my work as his reward. Use them well. The Lord High Researcher for Clan Erdnot has no time to make replacements. But perhaps I can offer a discount.
É isso que eu queria. Era isso que eu queria, o
Enjoy your
desconto.
research.
Yes, move along.
Vamos ver, tá na 60 mil o negócio aqui, vamos ver quanto que vai custar isso aqui. 50 mil, ó, já é uma coisa. Bom, eu vou pegar isso aqui, ó, de danos bióticos.
This is valuable.
50. Melhoria de arma. Vai ficar faltando ainda. Vou ter que vir aqui só pra comprar isso aqui. Mas ainda tem a missão da Miranda que vai ganhar. Dá pra ganhar dinheiro lá na missão da Miranda. Dá pra ganhar um dinheiro também na missão da Tali. Vou voltar pra nave, conversar com o Grunt, conversar com o Mordin e encerrar o vídeo aqui. Encerrar a live.
Solarians, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart. Just like that. Go to the clan leader. Erdnot Grunt, you go where you want.
Vamos. Ok.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Vamos ver como é que tá o status da equipe. Grunt tá ok. Esse lado aqui falta só a Kazumi. A Kazumi é bem difícil a missão dela, cara. Bem difícil mesmo. E a gente vai sozinho ali. No final só com ela é difícil. E aí essas duas aqui, ó. Tali e a Miranda. Vai ser por último. Então, o próximo vídeo eu vou fazer a missão da Kazumi e depois eu vou fazer a missão do Shadowbroker, da Liara, né? Aí depois eu faço a da Miranda, a missão da Miranda. Vamos chegar aqui no... melhorar as armas, ó, dano de escopeta. Munição extra para escopeta. Protótipo não tem mais nada para fazer aqui. Não preciso comprar só as melhorias. Deixa eu falar com o Mordin que ele vai cantar uma musiquinha aqui. Vai ser legal essa musiquinha.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves, tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
Acho que já acostumei com o jeito dele falar, não vejo que ele fala tão rápido assim não.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
Agora aqui, ó.
You said
Olha
the
só esse
collectors
aqui.
had
Isso é
no
legal.
heart. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I know
sorry.
that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Vou deixar o silêncio. Constrangedor.
What is it about the collector's modification that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blamed the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Eu acho que já
Thanks for
foi.
sharing what you've learned, Mordin.
Vou falar só com o Krogan ali, que a gente já fez a missão dele, né?
Commander, you might want to speak with Tally. She seems very...
E aí a gente encerra.
Not Grunt.
I like it.
I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Ok. Encerramos. Alimentar os peixes, que eu vou salvar o jogo de lá de cima. Bom, hoje encerramos por aqui. Amanhã tem mais 2 missões ali antes das missões finais. E aí acho que mais 2 dias a gente... Eu acho que na sexta-feira, no sábado, a gente já encerra o jogo 2. Basicamente, né? Assim, a missão principal. Acho que mais 3 vídeos assim, mais 3 a gente encerra esse jogo aqui. Porque é só isso aqui, ó. Só essa daqui. É isso mesmo. É isso mesmo. Mais 3 vídeos e encerramos. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho a mensagem não lida. Preocupações. A Shorban que contratou a gente para fazer a... Bom, nada importante. Deixa eu salvar. Ok, galera, valeu aí por acompanhar. Ajudaram demais, fortaleceram. Com certeza eu vou chegar aí nessa semana aí para ser uma parte aí da